Hi, it's Brendan at RE/MAX Kelowna here, and I'm joined by Jewels Ferris, mortgage broker at Canadian Mortgage Experts. So now I was once told not too long ago that it is estimated that 1 in 30 homes in the Okanagan is or was a grow up at one point, which is hard to believe.
Yeah.
So, I do get buyer clients that obviously inquire on them from time to time. Just wanted to chat with you about financing a former grow up. Is it possible?
Yeah, absolutely. It is possible to do. We have lenders that will. It certainly limits the lender pool that we can work with when it becomes a grow up, and it does become a little more challenging, but there's certainly options available.
Okay. And then, so what do they typically look for? If they're, a client's put an offer on a grow up, they're applying for financing. What needs to be kind of in place roughly to make it happen?
So the most important thing when you're financing a grow up is it has to have been remediated. So any damage that was done to the property has to have been fixed. We need air quality tests and home inspections to confirm those things. There's a number of documentation that lender's going to ask for, but yeah, number one is that it's been fully remediated.
Okay. So then would a buyer, what should they expect as far as, fees and costs and rates and all that sort of stuff? Do they look at that differently then?
Unfortunately, they do. So it does become a little more costly to finance a previous grow up. You're usually looking at a $1,000 fee to process the application with most lenders. And then the interest rate is going to be increased by about 1% when it comes to grow ups.
So it adds some costs then, which,
Yes.
you'd want to factor in when you're purchasing this property to, make sure you offset that. Are there any options, if we don't see them that often, but grow up has not been remediated for financing? Is there any way to do that if, enough down payment or anything?
It's much more difficult, possibly on the private side, but really it has to be remediated. If there's any issues with the property is the collateral for the lender, and they want to make sure that it's in good standing. But it's much more difficult if that hasn't been done.